to Lessons for the Soul. I'm Jane Morales. A grudge is like taking poison. I'm waiting to kill your enemies. This is Nelson Mandela's quote. Holding a grudge is simply easy, but whether it involves a friend, a former coworker, or a loved one, it can fill you with bitterness, leave you trapped in the past, and even lead to anxiety or depression. It means that you are the one who suffers in this situation and not necessarily the object of your anger and irritation. In addition to emotional distress, researchers from the Caledonian University of Glasgow and the Napier University of Edinburgh in Scotland found that holding a grudge can also raise feelings of physical pain, although the pain has nothing to do with the incident in question. Your body will suffer. Being always angry or stressed can make you sick. Forgiveness is the initial step to get rid of resentment. That doesn't mean excusing the behavior that the other person exhibited, but if you can forgive that person for their mistake, you can free yourself from the power he or she has had over your life. Think about it. The benefits are broad and immediate. Making a conscious decision to abandon the anger and resentment that keeps you anchored in the past will allow you to focus on your present and what's important to you right now. Dropping grudges frees you to focus on positive relationships in life, which bring true happiness and joy. It also reduces feelings of anxiety and hostility while improving your self-esteem and overall health. Just think about all these things. When you free yourself from resentment, they will no longer define you, and you will feel as if you have escaped from this horrendous heavy burden. The feeling of resentment appears as protection, not to suffer, to flee from pain. Turning sadness into resentment, we also feel stronger. Many times, all this is done unconsciously. To eliminate resentment, it is not necessary to forgive. There are serious situations where forgiveness would not be advisable, but we should also try to remove the anger that is holding inside of us and it's not letting us live in peace. There is nothing positive in feeling anger as long as the other person that hurt you is probably happy and doesn't feel guilty about the pain it caused. The injured person will always be harming themselves. That's why it's not rational to bear the grudge. Because after all, we only cause pain to ourselves. There's certain things you can tell yourself and repeat to make sure they stay with you. For example, let's think. I have learned from everything that has happened to me, and now the important thing is that in my life, I live in the present and I focus on what I'm gonna do in the future. That's one. We can also say, I get rid of the blame and resentment. Nothing can be done anymore, and I choose to focus my mind on the present moment because going backwards is harmful to me. Or we can also say, I love and accept everything that happened. I keep the life lessons learned and decide to move forward with my soul in peace. Remember that what we feel inside does not depend on the outside. It is up to us to manage our emotions. Never let us harm our inner well-being. It depends on us. Let's become aware of what we focus on our day to day. In short, resentment makes us have this evil mind for a long time and days. With such an emotional state and that kind of thinking, it's very difficult to be happy and productive. I have to say, I am guilty of holding a grudge myself. It happens. It's very natural for me. And when something bad happens to me, I tend to just take my time to forgive and forget. But in the end, we have to do it. It just brings us a sense of peace that we must live with. And remember, it starts from within. So we'll see you soon on the next Lessons for the Soul, and work this week on letting go of that grudge.